Hello all, welcome to Serenity Gardening and Orchids. I'm going to give you the plans that I have for my different gardens. In here, guys, I'm going to remove that rose bush that's not doing well. Let me show you. I just had enough of it. It has to go. It doesn't want to act right, and I'm tired of struggling with it. So I'm going to get a beautiful knockout rose for this area. And behind the garden, right behind where you see the wood, I'm going to plant tulips from the point of the black eyed Susans to the other black eyed Susans, and there'll be like rows of tulips right there in the spring. So I think that'll be pretty. I also want to get a dwarf peach tree for this area, but I have to get my husband's thoughts on that before I do it. One moment. Okay, guys, so you see that spiderboard looking a mess is fell all over, and I actually had it tied to the butterfly bush. I'm going to be removing that and cutting it back so that this garden looks presentable at least. In here where I dug up the heuchera from, I want to put longwood, I think it's called. It's that beautiful green foliage with the white dots. I think it'll be very pretty there. So we're going to put longwood there. And I'm pleased with this garden. Just have to add, a couple of things. Again, where I dug up the heuchera, you can see the leaf. I'm going to put longwood. And I think that'll be gorgeous to finish out this garden. And of course, I'm going to pick up that spiderwood. That one's not quite dead yet, so I'll just pick it up and tie it up. And I'll be pretty pleased with this garden the way it is. But we shall see. Mama is always changing something. And I'm seeing an area right there. Maybe I'll put something there. I'm going to see what I can find on clearance at Lowe's. I hope I can get a couple of perennials. Definitely looking for that longwood today. One moment. And over here, guys, I just placed a couple of flowers because you can't even dig in there. I think from all of the trees, this in this area and bushes, it's just so rooted. It's hard to get anything down there. So what I'm going to do is put this stuff in bigger pots. That salvia, I'll get a bigger pot for that. And I like that clay pot. That'll stay. The hydrangea's fine also. And look, guys, it's actually trying to get buds. I didn't think it would bud up this year, but it did. That's something that the beetles or whatever it was ate up. But I think it's this, actually. So we shall see. I have it in a pot, and hopefully it'll come back. Behind it is some columbine that I actually got in the ground. This clematis, I'm going to get something that I can put behind it so that it'll trail, or maybe get another one of these things that's already in it and see if I can continue it on so that it'll be able to grow up. Okay, so I think that'll finish up this area. One moment. Okay, guys, in this pot with this hibiscus, I want to underplant something else. You can see the Dusty Miller, and where that stick is, I want to put another plant. So if you got any ideas, guys, let me know. I'm thinking, I'm on the longwood. I'm liking that, but there's another plant, and I don't know the name. It's a perennial. Gets a beautiful leaf, and it also gets pretty flowers. And I think it would be gorgeous under here. So we shall see, guys. Okay, here, guys. Not much that I want to do except cut this azalea back. It's really just overshadowing that beautiful hibiscus. So I'm going to do that today, guys. Just a quick snip, and that'll be gone. One moment. So, best laid plans of mice and men. I'm not doing a snip. Look at that gray big bark. from the azalea. I'm going to have to cut that down, and that way I'll be able to get rid of all of this part. So I'll get my son or my husband to do that for me. Okay, one moment. Okay, guys, this area looks like a damn jungle. The lilies were beautiful. All behind it, look at that. I have to clear that out. Stuff off of that fence. All kinds of stuff is growing. Going to leave some of those hootenannies. However, most of that stuff is going to be cleared out. All down here on the ground. I think I might let a lot of those yellow flowers grow. I'm going to save those daylilies, one here and one there. And everything in this middle portion, it gotta go. Mama's cleaning it all up. There's always lots to do in the garden. You guys think my garden is so pretty. My garden is, yes, very pretty. But trust me, it's a lot of work that needs to and will be done in this next week. Okay, moving on to what's next in the garden. And something has decided that this hibiscus is lunch. And it's really not. I didn't put it here for these damn bugs. Look at this. It's just eating her, look at this, eating her up. So I will be out here with my DIY spray, guys, and spraying her really good to get rid of these critters. Not critters, but bugs. But as you know, she was most beautiful, and I don't want her foliage all eaten up. So we will be doing that also. And if you don't know about my DIY spray, guys, you need to look it up. It is excellent. And you guys remember I planted the rose bush, and you see me propagate that Black Eye Susan last year is doing well. But again, this area around this Weigela, it has to be cleaned up. Look, it's just going crazy. So we'll be cleaning up in this area also. And I'm thinking about just completely moving this hidden, what do you call that? Not hydrangea, not hibiscus, hosta. Thinking about just moving that one. Cleaning up around the rose bush in this complete area. And that'll be in this coming week also, guys. One moment. And I'm just moving back from it so you guys could see. You look all under that azalea bush. What is that growing? What is that? Is that a tree growing? I don't know what it is, but it gotta go. So we're going to be moving that out. And the vines from all around it. Mama got work to do. So we'll be getting that done. And look, it got the nerve to have a pretty white flower on it. I don't care, it gotta go. Can stay on the fence, but it gotta go off of my azalea. Look at this. It's crazy. Okay. So this whole area, as I said, this week, I'll clean her up. And look at this. What is this? It gotta go. What is this mess? It's out. And I got it from the roots, guys. To the trash. And I think this area looks pretty good. One moment. We'll go to what else needs to be done in my garden. Okay, guys, I'm out here in between the raindrops and looking at the damage that it did to some of my hydrangeas. Now, these are standing up pretty good. I'm proud of them. However, if they all didn't make it like that, I have one, let me show you, that I have to pick up. And this is something else I have to do. But look, they are like all bending down. So as soon as the rain eases up, and we'll have a couple days before that happens, I will try and get them back up. But you can see how they're bent over pretty far. Some of them are on the ground. But it happens like that, and we'll deal with it. One moment, let's check out the other ones. And no worries, she'll be fine. I'll tie her up, and that'll be that for this season. The Pinky Winkies are good. They don't need to be tied up. And here's some over coming from my neighbor's yard. They are drooping down pretty low, and they're not mine, so I'm not going to touch them. But look, guys, when they say grow to be 8 feet, look up there, the tree. They are everywhere. One moment. So the vanilla strawberry is on the ground, so I'll have to pick that one up also. These are on the ground also, and they have a string around them, so I may be able to just pull them up. We'll see what I could do. Check out this, guys, my Rosa Sharon tree. It is gorgeous, doing really well. I think I'm gonna give it some Bloom Plus though, because it's not doing as well as that one. That one's full of buds. This one, not so much. But let's look and see what else we have to do in the garden. So they're bending a bit, but not too bad. I'll probably tie them up a bit though. And the Bobos over here, they seem okay. They don't need to be tied up. And then I have that huge limelight, and it's doing well also. And let me take my butt in the house, because this rain is trying to go in between these raindrops, but it's coming down now. It's like it waited for me to come outside, guys. So we'll see what else we have to do in the fruit.